everyone and welcome. Today we're doing a little overview of what's going on in your life right now, so your current situation. I'm gonna try and get some clarity for you on whatever's going on, as well as get some advice from Spirit. Today I'm using just the classic Celtic Cross tarot spread. Most of you are probably familiar, but if you're not, no problem. But yeah, I love that spread. I've been using it for almost 10 years now, since I started reading tarot. I think it's a classic for a reason. So let's just go ahead and see what's happening with your life right now. Today we have 3 groups to choose from. This is 1, 2, and 3. I've got 3 different decks for you to choose from today. For group 1, we have our Queen Alice tarot deck. For group 2, we have the Night Sun Tarot. And for group 3, we have our classic Rider-Waite Tarot. So as always, take as much time as you need to decide which group you feel most drawn to. Pause the video if you need, but when you're ready, please click the corresponding timestamp in the description box below this video, and I'll see you in just a second in your reading. Hi group 1 and welcome. You guys chose the Queen Alice deck today. Today we're just getting an overview of the current situation in your life. We're using a very old school tarot spread, the Celtic Cross spread, for those of you who are familiar with it. I love this spread. When I first started learning tarot, like almost 10 years ago now, I was using this spread all the time. It's really useful and it's a classic for a reason, so I'm excited to just be using it today. But yeah, so we're going to do that, see what's going on with your life right now, and get some advice from Spirit for you at the end here. But let's just jump in. So, Spirit, what's going on with group 1? Going on with group 1's life. This first card is your current situation. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have immediate influences. We have the Chariot, and then the next is like your question, what's going on or what you're worried about. We have the High Priestess for you guys. Next is the distant past. We have the World, okay? And then the recent past. Hopefully this all fits on my camera, guys. Sorry, that's kind of a big spread. The recent past, we have death. Interesting. Then we have your near future. Near future, please, Spirit. The 5 of Cups. Okay. And then next we have your internal influences. We have the Page of Wands. I hope you can see all these. Next is external influences. We have the Queen of Cups. And then like the inner things you don't know about, so your inner fears or your inner hopes. We have the 6 of Pentacles, and yeah, these are not gonna fit. So might be some overlap here, you guys. And then the outcome for your situation. We have the 8 of Wands. Okay. So obviously you guys, in the distant past, this is to do with something that you completed. You completed a cycle at some point, had some fulfillment, but I feel like maybe after you completed that cycle or finished something, whatever this could be graduating from school. I'm kind of seeing that very strongly for a lot of you, or completed a major project, or even got married for some of you. Yeah, it was a pretty major thing in your distant past, but the recent past, obviously there was a major change to whatever this was. So if this was you graduated from school, that this could be a major change in your career. You decided you didn't want to go down that same path. very recently, or maybe this is a major change to a marriage or something like that, but recently there's been a major transformation here. And I feel like this has happened internally for most of you. I don't feel like this was caused externally. That's why I'm thinking maybe some of you decided you want to change your career or something like that. But yeah, so your current situation, we have the Queen of Pentacles here, so it's comfortable, you're on top of it, but I feel like maybe there's just been a lack of fulfillment recently, and maybe that's why we have death recently. Or maybe an event happened that changed something for you, changed your desire, just made you question the direction you're taking somewhere. But I feel like this change for a lot of you might have happened pretty suddenly with the Chariot here. And it's almost like excitement for the future, or excitement for how you're wanting to change things is what's pushing you forward. I don't feel like this is like a negative change, like a tower moment that's forced you guys here. I feel like this is something you want to do, like you're excited about a new path in some way. And like maybe this change was negative for some of you at first, but like very recently you're seeing the future more clearly and you're excited about something that you want to move towards. But maybe it's a little scary because you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy right now. You're comfortable, you're on top of things, your life is stable, you've got your shit together basically. So I feel like with the High Priestess here is your question. I feel like some of you might just be questioning, you know, is this change I'm wanting to make? Is this thing I'm excited about? Is this possible for me? Is this actually right for me? Like, maybe some of you are just seeking guidance on, you know, is this right? Like you're trying to connect to your intuition, or maybe predict the future in some way to see like this thing that you're wanting to change. Is it feasible? Is it good for me? Should I be doing this? Is this in alignment with my destiny? These kind of questions. So yeah, there's a lot about movement here, and it's like very fast. So your near future, this I know some of you aren't wanting to see this, but we do have the Five of Cups here. So your near future, there is some degree of sadness or regret almost. I actually need a clarifier for you guys. Spirit, can we please clarify the Five of Cups for group 1, please? The Five of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, so yeah, this thing you're wanting to do to move forward, to change things, maybe a lot of you are questioning it because it's about leaving people behind, leaving a community behind. Like I was saying, I was getting like graduating for some of you. So maybe you graduated one phase of school and want to maybe move away to another phase of to university or something like that. And maybe some of you need to actually leave your community, leave your family, leave your friends behind in order to do this. And you know, there's sadness in relation to that. Or that's just an example, like apply that to your situation. But it's like the Five of Cups can represent a depression, but I don't really feel like this is, for most of you, this isn't like an outside situation is terrible and forcing you to feel this way. I feel like there's just some sort of regret associated with this choice you're wanting to make, or this new direction you're wanting to make. And I do feel like it's in relation to people. You might be, maybe some of you are thinking of breaking up with someone or even ending a marriage because you just feel like it's not connecting, it's not right anymore. And yeah, there's just like, there's some regret, almost like, there's almost a nostalgic quality to your near future here. Like, you're not wanting to leave people or something behind, but it's just like a phase or a step you realize you need to go through to actually, you know, make this change that you're wanting to make. And yeah, I feel like it is just kind of a period of sadness, of this like loss, but like this loss you've chosen to make. It's just like kind of this period you have to, acceptance, that's the word I'm looking for. Like it's just a phase where you have to kind of accept things. But if we look at your internal influences here, we do have the Page of Wands, okay? So this is about a new idea. This is about, you know, something you're passionate about, and you're wanting to follow your passions with the Chariot here. You're, yeah, definitely wanting to follow your passions, and I feel like this internal influence is so strong for you that it's almost unavoidable for you, because like I said, I feel like for a lot of you, there's been this internal change happening in the recent past. Like you've just reevaluated a lot of things, or maybe you're even like transforming into a completely different person, reevaluating your beliefs or just your old way of being. And what's growing, like with death here, that there is death. You have to let some things die off. You have to let some things fade away for new things to sprout, and new things are sprouting for you. This new passion, this new ideas, and it's like this unavoidable passion bubbling inside you that's forcing you to change direction. And yeah, I feel like this is just like sadness in terms of the acceptance of the parts you have to let go, the parts you have to let die with the Death card here. But I feel like even through this, you're knowing you're making the right decision, even though you might be questioning it right now. But it's like this this new passion is pushing you forward so much, you know it's the right decision, even if, you know, there is regret and sadness involved. Your external influences, we do have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like there's support around you, okay? There's understanding. The example I've been using is you're maybe like wanting to leave your home and family and community and go off to a faraway university. And yeah, there's people to leave behind, but I feel like there's support, there's love, there's understanding from the people around you, even if they might be sad to see you go as well. Or like if you're thinking of, I don't know, some of you ending a marriage because you're not feeling a spark or a connection with this person anymore. I feel like there is just understanding in this situation from everyone around you. I feel like this is here, like some of you are maybe thinking, well, in your situation, you don't feel like you have support, or there are people fighting this change. They're fighting this change you're going through. But I feel like this card is here to remind you that not everybody around you is fighting you. A lot of people are on your side. A lot of people are supporting you. A lot of people can feel for you what you're going through, understand it, empathize with it, sympathize with it. So this is, even if there are some negative influences externally, the Queen of Cups here is because the overwhelming energy around you is in support of you. It's in support of this change that you're wanting to make. So your inner desires, inner hopes and fears, we have the Six of Pentacles here. I wonder if you're worried about being fair. Like if you're worried that maybe this transformation you're making, this passion that's driving you forward is being selfish in some way. Like you think you're being selfish to the people around you. And yeah, I kind of feel that pretty strongly for most of you, but I would like a clarifier on this card. Spirit, can you clarify the Six of Pentacles for group 1, please? We have the Two of Cups. Yeah, so this is like relationship, again, with other people. I feel like maybe some of you do feel like you're being selfish in some way, especially if you're wanting to leave a situation or leave people. And I am feeling that strongly here for most of you. Like you want to be fair, and you're worried that your decision is selfish and not fair. But I do feel like with the Queen of Cups here, like people understand, like I was saying, the overwhelming energies around you are understanding. They know where you're coming from. They know that whatever's pushing you forward and this transformation that you're making, it's for the better, it's for the best, it's for the best for everybody involved. So I feel like if you are worried about that your choices are selfish, they're not. Okay, your guides are wanting to reinforce the fact that you're not being selfish. You're making the right choice for everybody involved. And for a select few of you, I'm also seeing that maybe some of you are worried about loneliness. I'm not exactly sure what I'm getting at, but like that you are going to be alone after you make this transformation. So there might be some hesitation here. especially when you get through this period, this 5 of Cups period where you have to leave people or something behind. You feel like you might be stuck in that you might be lonely, that you might not make new connections. Especially if you're breaking off a relationship, there's some fear here about, you know, will I find someone else? But I feel like your guides are wanting to say, you know, once you let this go, that's going to open up energetic space, spiritual space for someone new to come in. Someone new to come in. So, yeah, I feel like they just want to tell you not to worry about that, not to worry about making the wrong choice, not to worry about wanting to be alone. And then your outcome here, you guys, we have the 8 of Wands. So this is good energy. This is positive. This is communication. I feel like whatever's happening here, there's going to be some sort of situation or communication that comes in that's going to make you say, yes, this is the decision. It's going to help you make the decision and know you've made the right choice. It's very fast, very sudden, so you might actually just be carried away by the momentum of the energy of the situation. Like, you won't be stuck in a deliberation period for very long. But I would like to clarify, Spirit. Can we get some more clarification on the outcome for Group 1? The 6 of Wands. Yeah, this is absolutely the right choice for you, you guys. Whatever the situation, yeah, this is perfect. Okay, this is like, maybe the change will come on a little more suddenly than you're wanting it to, but like, this is what it's leading to, you guys. The 6 of Wands, this is celebration, this is happiness, this is, you know, this is right for you. This is like you having success, basically, lots and lots of success with the 6 of Wands and the Magician here. This is you manifesting your desires. This is you manifesting what you want. This is manifesting a beautiful future for yourself. So yeah, I feel like here is like, don't worry. Don't worry. Like the near future might be a little tough for you guys, but look at your outcome. This is all worth it. It's absolutely worth it. I'm gonna end this by pulling a few advice cards for you guys here, if I can pick these cards up. Okay, Spirit, what final words of advice do you have for Group 1 in this situation? What final words of advice? You have confidence, yes, and that matches so much with the 6 of Wands energy. Be confident in your choices. Don't question things. You know what's right for you. You have this transformation going on. It's happening. It's a positive transformation. There are beautiful, beautiful new things growing for you, new things happening. Even if it's sudden, just trust that it's right for you and be confident in your own decisions and who you are. We have, you already know. Yes, you already know the right choice to make, even if you're questioning it right now. That's why the High Priestess is here. Your intuition is already giving you the answers. The intuition is already giving you the answers, and maybe you're seeking some validation for that. If you want validation for that, this is it right here, this High Priestess, and you already know. You already know what the right thing for you is. And one last thing, meditate. Again, let's just connect to your intuition, because your intuition is already telling you. Your intuition is what's pushing you in this direction. This is the right thing for you. And your guides just want to remind you of that. But anyway, Group 1, I'm going to end your reading right here. I hope this was interesting or helpful. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also, I just launched my website where I do have some digital tarot, which means like you can draw the cards online. Like if you don't have a deck with you or you just want some answers, I know I do have a Celtic Cross spread on there, so if you want to check that out as well in the description box below, feel free. It is new, so there might be some bugs in it, so let me know if you find those. But anyway, Group 1, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye! Hi Group 2, and welcome. You guys chose the Night Sun Tarot deck, which I think is a good choice. This is one of the decks, well, they're all good choices, but this deck is one I connect to very well. maybe more than most of my other decks, so I'm excited. So today we're getting a little overview of your life situation, see what's going on, hopefully answer some of your questions and get you some advice from Spirit. We're going to be using, an old school tarot spread, the Celtic Cross tarot spread. So most of you are probably familiar with it, but I love it. It's kind of perfect for seeing everything going on. There's a reason it's a classic. But let's not talk too much and let's jump into it. So Spirit, what's going on with Group 2's situation? What does Group 2 need to know? What is their present situation? So the first card here, we have your current situation. We have strength for this. And then next we have your immediate influences with the Knight of Pentacles. And then next we have the question or the situation you're dealing with, what might be uncertain here. We have the Seven of Cups. Next we have your distant past. This is the Nine of Wands. And I'm sorry if things don't fit on the screen here. I'm trying my best. So we have the Nine of Wands for your distant past. Next is your recent past. We have the Wheel of Fortune and your near future. Next is our near future. We have the King of Pentacles. That's very good. And next we have your internal influences. Page of Pentacles. And then we have external influences. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And then inner stuff that you might not be aware of. So these could be inner desires or inner fears. We have the Six of Swords. And then last but not least, we have the outcome for your situation with the Two of Wands. I love that. I love that, you guys. Okay. So, with the Seven of Cups here, I feel like some of you might be feeling, I guess I can't pick this card up right now. Some of you might be feeling a little stuck in your situation. Not sure how you're wanting to move forward, or yeah, honestly I feel like you're just Spirit, can we get a little clarifier on the Seven of Cups here, please? The Knight of Swords. Okay, some of you might actually be asking about a specific person though, but regardless, I feel like you might be dealing with a Scorpio or an air sign male. So, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but, some of you, I feel like this is more like your life path, your destiny. You're just questioning something right now. You're either feeling stuck or you're just pausing for a moment to deliberate and maybe even stuck in your head about it a lot and not necessarily taking the action because you're unsure which action to take. So your current situation, we do have strength here. I feel like it's because something is forcing you to draw upon your inner strength. Maybe a situation you don't necessarily want. We do have the Knight of Pentacles here as your immediate influences, but I feel like for most of you, you're actually focusing a lot on your work or just maybe the day-to-day life, just kind of keeping day-to-day life together because there's something maybe that hurts you or changed that you're not really wanting to face right now. And so you're just kind of trying to get through it. You're kind of trying to get through day to day and draw upon your inner strength and focus on the material world, the task at hand, the matters at hand. Some of you might be throwing yourself into your work or taking on extra work because there's something that's maybe hurting you. that you don't want to deal with. We do have the Nine of Wands here as your distant past, so maybe you struggled for a really long time to try to make something work. You worked really hard, and maybe you just worked yourself to the point of exhaustion in this situation. So emotional exhaustion, or maybe physical exhaustion for some of you, where you just tried so hard for so long that maybe you burnt yourself out. I am seeing, yeah, burnout in some way. This could be emotional burnout or physical burnout, mental burnout, or maybe all of the above for some of you. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I do feel like there was some sort of fated change that happened to you, and maybe some of you are still trying to cope with that. Maybe it's forced some of you, maybe the universe or your guides or something has forced some of you to actually take a break because you did burn yourself out. You burnt yourself out for a while, and now you're in a period of deliberation or rest even. I don't know if you can see the imagery on this Seven of Cups card here, but this guy is just kind of floating in the water, taking a break. And maybe some of you are resisting that with the Knight of Cups next to it here. You're resisting the fact that you need to take a break, or that you have this fated change, and maybe some of you are resisting this fated change that happened to you in the recent past. But I feel like, yeah, your near future is bright, okay? We have the King of Cups here. This is either another person coming in, or this is an energy of, what I'm hearing is benevolence. Okay, something's going to come in and shift your situation for the better, whether this is another person or I'm even hearing like a job opportunity for some of you that's going to take you out of this place where you're like exhausted, burnt out, drawing upon your inner strength to just get through the day, and it's going to maybe reinvigorate you. Yeah, this is definitely possibly a job opportunity for some of you. But Spirit, can we clarify our King of Cups here? What's happening in the near future for Group 2 here? Group 2's near future. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Wow, yeah, so this might be a relationship for some of you, okay? Like a positive relationship, possibly with a water sign. It doesn't have to be, but yeah, this is very much, you know, union. This is bonding. But I feel like this, regardless, I feel like for most of you, this is a person or possibly a job opportunity as well with the Two of Pentacles here. It just depends on your situation, because there's mixed energy here, but this is an opportunity or a person that's going to come in and release some of the burden, release some of the burnout. I feel like some of you are in a situation where you might even be forced to be relaxing here to deal with this burnout. But this is something that's going to bring new positive, happy emotions in. Because I do feel like some of you are just like, you're so worn out and tired and just like trying to distract yourself through mundane tasks or work. And this is going to like spark your life again, you know, bring happiness and joy back into this situation, back into your life. And yeah, this is like, bring something new in that's not just work, okay? This is like, the Two of Pentacles is a lot about like balancing work and play, and maybe some of you haven't had that playtime as much as you should lately, but the near future, this new person or opportunity coming in is, yeah, gonna bring play back, play and fun and happiness. But yeah, for a lot of you, this is definitely a relationship. We have the Queen and King of Cups here. So whatever it is, it's positive, it's happy, it's new, it's fresh. So your internal influences here, we do have the Page of Pentacles, so I do feel like a lot of you are kind of on the lookout for a new opportunity in some way. So the Page of Pentacles is definitely indicative of a new job opportunity for those of you looking for new work, but this could also just be material. You know, this could be representative of this other person. I feel like internally you are seeking that right now, and that is probably why it's manifesting in your near future. I just got this, that maybe this near future, this change here, this fated change, it hasn't happened for some of you, but if it hasn't already, it's about to. because it's the energy of the recent past. So it might be something that's in the process of changing currently. But maybe you're feeling that, and that's why you're in this strength energy right now. So yeah, your external influences, we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So things are aligned, things are growing for you. Even if they don't feel like it right now, things are gestating. Things are gestating, and I feel like that's why in the near future you have all this positive opportunity, or this new loving person coming in for you. As I was saying, I do feel like some of you might be asking about a specific person, and this person might have been harsh towards you. The Knight of Swords can be harsh and cold and not very loving, but I feel like, yeah, if there is a new person coming in, this person is filled with love and support to give you. We're changing from, you know, mental, cold, logical air energy towards loving, happy, positive water energy here. This is a beautiful, beautiful transformation, even if the change that was fated for you is maybe something some of you are resisting, unfortunately. So for your inner fears, desires, hopes, we do have the Six of Swords here. I feel like, yeah, some of you, this is like a resistance to change. It's like not necessarily wanting to move forward. There is a sense of clinging to the past here a little bit, and it might be clinging to this old person, or maybe even this old pattern of working too hard and giving too much with this Nine of Wands here. But I feel like, yeah, Spirit's just wanting to tell you that this is the right path for you, okay? This is going to open you up to new, happy, fresh opportunities that are easier for you. With the Nine of Wands here, in your past, things were difficult. It was like you were going uphill all the time, So this change is coming in here to bring lightness towards you. It's like things are going to be downhill for a while for you. So it's not something you need to worry about. It's basically you reached the top of the mountain, climbed uphill for a long ways, and now you just have a nice, easy downhill stroll for a while. And so, yeah, things are going to be good for you. Your outcome, we have the Two of Wands. This is fantastic. This is you striking out onto your own path. This is you claiming your individuality. This is you, exploring your passions, planning new things to do, maybe even traveling for some of you. It's very exciting. Spirit, can we get some more clarity on the outcome for a Group 2 situation, please? The World, yeah, completion, happiness, fulfillment. And the Tower, yeah, so this is reminding you that you need to make the change. Make the change, this fated change that's coming in. Like, don't be resisting it. Don't be afraid to move forward, because this is what's coming. I'm having so much trouble picking up these cards today, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, we have the Two of Wands clarified by the World. This is like, this is you being fulfilled. Total fulfillment in who you are. You're finally like walking towards where you're supposed to be walking. You're finally, moving towards either a relationship that completes you, or maybe a career path that completes you, but it's going to feel like you. It's going to feel like the right thing. And so just don't be resisting the change. Accept it as it comes, because this is taking you on a good path. This is where you're supposed to be going. But I'm going to pull some advice for you guys now from Spirit, just to close out this reading. Spirit, for Group 2, what's coming in for what final advice do you have for Group 2? What final advice for Group 2? We have seek professional help. We have step outside the comfort zone. I don't even think I need to clarify that one with everything I've been saying. Just don't be afraid of the change. Don't be afraid to step outside the comfort zone, because it's like a new you emerging here, and you're going to feel so much more fulfilled and happy once you do it. And then lastly, we have ease. So this is ease is don't worry about it. Let the change fold naturally, okay? This water energy that's coming in your near future, it's very easy. It's flowing, it's happy, it's downstream. It's, yeah, it's just easy, and just let that happen. Don't try to swim upstream when this comes in. Don't swim upstream against this opportunity or this person coming in, because basically the flow of the stream is just going to carry you to where you need to be. It just might be, you know, a little outside your comfort zone initially, a little outside your comfort zone. Like maybe the water's a little cold when you step in, but you'll get used to it, and it'll be fun to just float down the river towards this new you, towards this new path. And then seek professional help. This is a specific message for those of you, honestly, I feel like this is more specifically for, like if this resonates for you, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but I feel like that for most of you, this is more specifically if this is not a new person coming in, it's more about a new opportunity or a new job. This might be asking you to seek a mentor, because this might actually be a mentor figure coming in for you. But take that as it resonates for your situation, guys. But I'm going to end your reading right here, group 2. Just don't be afraid of the changes coming in. They are happy. They are positive. For a lot of you, there is a new, beautiful relationship coming in for you, so I'm very excited. But anyway, if this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And one other thing is I did recently create my website. I have digital tarot on there. Some people like that, so it's like you just draw the cards online. I find it convenient for, like if I don't have a tarot deck on me and I just need some answers right away, it's useful for me. I have a Celtic Cross spread there. If you, for any of you interested, it's not a big deal. It's new, so there might be bugs, so let me know about that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye! Hi Group 3, and welcome. You guys chose the classic Rider-Waite deck. Today we're getting just an overview of your situation, what's going on in your life, to maybe help you see some things that you're not currently seeing, and of course we'll get some advice from Spirit. So we're going to be using the classic Rider-Waite, the classic Celtic Cross spread. So it's pretty cool you chose the classic tarot deck as well. So yeah, most of you are probably familiar with the Celtic Cross spread, but if not, this will be a good introduction to it. But anyway, let's just get started. I'm talking way too much right now. All right, Spirit, Group 3, what's going on with Group 3's situation? So the first card here, we have your current situation. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Next we have immediate influences. So you have the 8 of Cups. Okay, and next is your question or what you might be wondering about. We have the 6 of Wands. Next we have your distant past. With this we have the 3 of Cups for you guys. Your recent past. We have the Ace of Swords. Next we have your near future. We have the Devil. Okay. Interesting, complicated situation here, Group 3. Okay, your internal influences is what we're looking at next. And I'm sorry if you can't see all these cards. I'm trying to fit them all on the camera. But we have the King of Wands. Okay, so you guys are probably pretty on top of this interesting situation. External, we have the 8 of Wands. So the inner stuff, the things you might not be aware of, your inner desires or fears, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And then the outcome for your situation. We have the Emperor. So, yeah, I feel like whatever this is, it's going to turn out pretty well for you with the Emperor there. So, I feel like for a lot of you, You might have had a new idea recently, a new idea or some new clarity come in that's making you maybe question some things from the past, maybe question some old people with the Three of Cups here. You might be questioning if some people belong in your life, or you might just be contemplating a new direction. For some of you, I get this might be a financial matter. You might have an idea that's going to help you make some more money here. And I feel like for a lot of you, you have started implementing this idea already with the Seven of Pentacles here. Like maybe you've planted some seeds and you're just kind of, my door just slammed behind me. That was scary. But we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So I feel like some of you might have planted some seeds in relation to this idea or clarity you've had, and you're just kind of waiting on the results. But I feel like, yeah, with the Eight of Cups here, this might be in relation to some of you having to leave some people behind, or just having to kind of give up. Like you were maybe holding on to some people from the past, and you've recently decided you kind of have to let them go. Or this could be, you know, just maybe some old patterns from the past as well, especially for those of you where this is kind of a new business or career opportunity where you have planted some seeds and you're just kind of working on it, but you're just waiting for things to grow. You're waiting for things to blossom and develop. But there is this energy of you've recently chosen to let some people go, and maybe that's what this Ace of Swords clarity here is. You had to let some things go. And yeah, there's like I feel like you know it's the right decision. You know it's the right decision, but there just might be some resistance to letting this go, or just some of you are actually just like kind of waiting to see what happens. Like maybe you have had to kick some people out of your life, or even block them on social media, I'm kind of getting. And yeah, you're just kind of watching and waiting to see what happens. Like maybe you found out something about a person and you realize that you have to let them go. Maybe you haven't quite done it yet, and some of you are actually just waiting to see what happens right now. But or yeah, for some of you this might actually be drama in relation to a group of people. I know this doesn't resonate with everybody, but this is something that's just coming through really strongly all of a sudden. Yeah, some drama in relation to some people, and maybe that's why you're realizing you need to let them go. And if it is related to that drama, you're wondering, you know, am I gonna come out of this unscathed? Is my reputation gonna be okay? Are people talking shit about me? Are things going to turn out okay? Is, I feel, kind of your question with this situation. Regardless of your situation, you want to know, maybe, is my idea good? Will my idea bring me success? Or maybe a truth was recently revealed to you about a person, and or about you even, and you're worried, maybe, you know, is this going to hurt me in some way? Are people thinking negatively about me? I can definitely, yeah, both of those are coming through really strongly, regardless of your situation. So the interesting part here is we have the Devil as your near future. So maybe for some of you, this truth came out really suddenly, so there might be a level of obsession, obsessively thinking about it, or maybe a desire or being a conflict between knowing you need to let some people or some things go, but like still clinging to it, still sticking to it. Or if this is what I was just saying, like it's about drama in relation to a group of people, you might be kind of getting caught up in it in the near future. Even if right now you might be watching it externally, in the near future there is this energy of you getting a little caught up in it. Spirit, can we get a little more clarity on the near future? A little more clarity on the near future for group 3. The Tower and the Star reversed. Yeah, so something about this truth and this clarity is shaking things up for you. Okay, if you've had to let a person go, maybe this person is not so happy about it. There is a lack of peace. a lack of peace in the near future here. And maybe some of you are already starting to feel this energy. Maybe this is already starting to come in, and you're kind of being forced to watch from the sidelines or not really do anything about it. Maybe some of you are trying to move on from it, but it's difficult, okay? Especially if we have some Tower energy here, like something got or is going to be torn from you that you didn't want taken away. So maybe there is, you know, obsessive thinking about it, or trying to figure out your next steps because your foundations may crumble a little bit here. So something's disturbing your peace with the Star reversed here. And yeah, Spirit, can we get a little more clarity? The Seven of Swords, yeah, so I feel like this isn't going to be a shock for you guys, okay? Just make sure you did choose the right pile here. I feel like for most of you, you already know. Like, you already know about the situation, and that's why you're in this Eight of Cups energy of trying to let it go. But this is telling me the situation you're in is still going to be going for a little bit into the near future, and I feel like you kind of just have to wait it out, okay? With the Seven of Swords here, someone might be sneaking. Someone might be trying to hurt your reputation in some way, or break up a group of people. Maybe it's a relationship, like a third-party situation for a select few of you, but yeah. But, you know, do make sure you chose the right pile here. I don't want to scare anybody who this energy doesn't actually apply to. I do feel like for most of you, you're already aware of this. That's why I was saying you're kind of watching a situation from the sidelines, and there is a truth. There's a clarity that was recently revealed. So I feel like most of you, you're already aware of this. You already know what's going on. So I feel like, yeah, you just want to know if you're going to make it through this unscathed. And that's why we had the Six of Wands here. So your internal influence is here. We have the King of Wands. Okay, so this is like you're on top of things. You know what's going on. You're taking the high road right now. You're handling this well. I mean, the King of Wands is he's fucking on top of his shit. Like no one can really hurt him because he's confident in who he is. He's confident in the direction he's taking. He's confident in what he's doing. So even if someone is sneaking around or hurting you, disturbing your peace in some way, it seems like internally you are enough at peace that you're making it through this. And I feel like maybe that's why you're just kind of calmly watching from the sidelines, even though it might hurt a little bit to have to let people go or walk away from a situation. I feel like you're doing the right thing, obviously, with the King of Wands here. This is your internal energy. You've got this. You're okay with this, okay? With your external influences, and especially with the Tower coming up here to clarify your near future, this happened suddenly, okay? It might have been that, you know, you just got a recent communication that told you about something that maybe you didn't expect, but you're obviously on top of things. You're obviously... It's almost like you're internally chill, but other people are trying to disrupt that, but they're not succeeding here. They're just not succeeding. Yeah, so your inner hopes and fears and your question. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands here. So some of you are afraid that whatever this is happening here might be actually tearing your foundation or ruining your reputation, or just like maybe hurt you in some way where you actually lose this awesome chill that you have. But I don't feel like you're going to, okay? Because your outcome here is the Emperor, who's also on top of his shit. He's in control. The King of Wands. You're staying in this stable place even if someone else is trying to harm you or tear you down. Like this, it's almost like, don't worry, just stay watching it from the sidelines, and I feel like it's kind of all just gonna fizzle out. Spirit, can we clarify the outcome a little more for group 3? Yeah, the Three of Swords reversed. That's amazing. So yeah, It's like people are trying to tear you down, break your heart, disrupt your foundations, like, you know, disrupt your peace. They see you being chill, and I feel like it frustrates them. It frustrates them that you're able to maintain chill throughout this disturbing situation. But, like, you know, your outcome is the Emperor and the Three of Swords reversed. It's like, they can't hurt you. They just can't hurt you. And I feel like you know that internally. That's why you are the King of Wands right now. It's amazing. You obviously have the strength to get through this, even if it, you know, no one can stay perfectly calm and chill all the time. So, you know, when you have those periods of fear that might come up about the situation, just, you know, try to find your inner calm, your inner peace, because this is your dominant energy. You're on top of things. You're good. You're good to go. So I feel like that's probably your main advice from Spirit here, is just, you know, maintain your composure, maintain your confidence, because you're in the right. Okay, Spirit, what final words of advice do you have for group 3 here? What final words of advice? We have ease. That came up in group 2 as well. But yeah, that's kind of exactly what I'm saying here. Just maintain your chill, maintain your ease. You've got this. You're fine. They can't actually hurt you, because I feel like whatever the situation is, you're in the right, okay? You're in the right, and maybe people are just frustrating sometimes. People can be hurtful. People can be hurtful. Spirit, what other final words of advice do we have for group 3? You have options. So yeah, if you do feel like something or someone's coming in to tear up your foundations a little bit here, this is just a reminder that you have probably other friends, you have other situations, you have other work opportunities. Like, that's why you're just on top of your game. Everything's fine. The Emperor, King of Wands, that's who you are. Just remember that you have options, and you're in control, really. You're really in control. And lastly, we have humor. Amazing. So it's just like, yeah, whatever the situation is, and I do feel like it does have to do with the group of people for most of you. That's what keeps coming out. It's just like, laugh about it. Whatever they're trying to do, or however they're trying to hurt you, it's like, it's a joke. And I feel like you know that, because you're the King of Wands here. You know it's a joke, so just like laugh about it until it blows over, and I feel like everything's going to be just fine for you, group 3. But anyway, I'm going to end your reading right here. I hope this was interesting. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd kind of like to hear what's going on in the comments below, because I really feel like most of you that chose this group already know what the situation is. I know this is like the near future, but yeah, you must know if your recent past was the Ace of Swords. But anyway, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye!